Hey, what's up, guys? Trey from throltuning and cleaning.com here and omegacustomtackle.com. Just doing a quick recap of the two-day tournament we had on Lake of the Ozarks over the weekend, where we finished fourth place. We had a pre-fish day on Friday. It's the first time I ever fished the lake this time of year. We got down there early in the morning, had pretty much a full day to fish. When we got down there, we found a lot of crawfish kind of crawling around the rocks, around the ramps and stuff. So we picked up some craws and took was taking a look at some of these craws. It was kind of interesting to see throughout the lake the colors of the crawfish that are in the lake. When we got to the ramp area, most of the craws that we saw were like a brown, green pumpkin kind of watermelon color with black stripes on each of the markings, of the tail. So it's kind of like black stripes, green pumpkin, black stripes. And then the claws right at the base of the claw was a blue color. And then the pinchers had a bright orange color. We saw about 15 or 20 craws around the ramps and around the rocks. I would say probably 60% of those had that coloration to it. Some of the other ones were just a straight up green pumpkin, kind of a dark brown color. So we kind of keyed on that color. I was throwing a 3/4 ounce football jig. It's a Remitz jig. It's 3/4 ounce. It's kind of that same color. It's got that green pumpkin black streaks to it. A little bit of red flake in it. And then I was using an orange, it's golden amber flash trailer. This we were just throwing on deeper ledges or deeper points, in that 19 to 22 to 25 feet of water. As you can tell, dragging on the rocks, it'll start chipping the paint and everything. But this was a great bait when there was heavy wind or waves during the boat traffic. This played a key role of just catching some pretty decent fish in that 3 to 4 pound range out on some main lake sunken points, main lake points. It's a great bait to find what's on the bottom and tell what's down there. The other colors that we were using was a kind of a rendition on the purple haze color. This is a 7/8 Pro Mega head with a color that is kind of new. There's no name to it. It has a lot of purple, a lot of green, kind of shimmer flake to it. Green pumpkin, of course, on the bottom with the black striping, and then just using a green pumpkin trailer to it. But this bait has a lot of purple to it. Some of those craws after that post-spawn summer turned to purple. I'm thinking this is what it was imitating. Is we were throwing this a lot around the green sunfish. A lot of the green sunfish were up on the ledges spawning, and they've got a lot of that green tinge to it, a little bit of purple in the throats. So when this is in the water, it shimmers that green in it. Green pumpkin is just a great color anyway. But this bright purple was working great. My partner Damone was throwing this behind me and whacking them on Saturday. The only thing they would eat would be something with that green pumpkin purple to it. That was a very I don't know I don't know if it was that green sunfish or those craws that were eating that, but it's that 7/8 Pro Mega, get into that deep structure. It falls a lot faster than like a 1/2 ounce. So you can cover a little bit more water to it. It's a great color. Hopefully we'll see that color soon. And then the last color was a color that we kind of stumbled upon when we caught some fish and put them in the live well. They were puking up craws, but nothing like we saw at the ramps or around the rocks or anything. They were puking up bright orange crawfish. So I went to my standard color, the green pumpkin orange TW craw with the golden amber trailer. The crawfish looked exactly like this. I mean, they had the bright orange bodies to them. We found a bunch of shells and stuff in the live well. I switched to this bait, I think Sunday morning. Once I started switching to this bait, they started choking the bait down to where their crushers are in their throats. So it was a great indication of hitting the right color. it was just completely different than what we saw around the rocks, around the ramps and everything crawling around. So that was a kind of a key indication of what they were eating. But this is just a green pumpkin orange, jig color with this is a 1/2 ounce flipping jig with the stout hook, golden amber trailer. Great bait. Caught a lot of keepers on that on Sunday when the purple seemed to not work on Sunday. So we just had to adapt, kind of change up the colors. Great baits, throwing these around the bluff walls, kind of the channel swing points, kind of that deal. The fish are out, pulling off from the spawn, so they're getting that post spawn, kind of staging out in the main lake, trying to get in that current. Another bait that we threw was just a deep diving crankbait. This is one of the baits that I painted up. It's kind of in that citrus shad, chartreuse, sexy shad color. This is just a D20 crankbait. Throwing this just to cover a lot of water. We caught a lot of the good fish in practice on the crankbait. For some reason, they just weren't choking it down Saturday and Sunday. I think they were more keyed on to the bottom bite since it was pretty much overcast skies. So they weren't holding, in that suspended area. They were kind of sitting down on the bottom. Great color this time of year, any part of the lake. Citrus shad, that chartreuse, blueback. I mean, it's a great time. Kentucky Lake of the Ozarks, doesn't matter. And then we posted a picture on the Omega Facebook page of the purple haze with this trailer on it. Everybody's kind of asking what kind of trailer this is. This is a Killercraft trailer. If you can see it. It's in the bright purple color. It kind of matches great with that purple haze and that other new purple color. You really can't find these in the States. They're made overseas. They're made over in Spain, over in Europe. They're really hard to get. It's a great trailer, huge claws onto it. I don't know if it really floats. I mean, it's got some smell and some scent to it. Great trailer. I mean, it's just huge claws, kind of defensive mode to it. Other than that, it was pretty simple. We did throw some shaky heads a little bit. We just couldn't get the bites like some of the other guys were doing. I know a lot of those guys were using big Magnum trick worms and just 7-inch shaky heads. But that's really about it. Looking at those crawdads kind of keyed us in on what kind of craws to throw, and it was kind of neat to see the different color transitions that they had. Cool, guys. Well, hopefully you guys have a good one and catch some fish. Talk to you later. Bye.